The alleged bombshell demands that left Edward Enninful furious. Did Meghan try to go over his head to Anna Wintour? The real story behind the Forces for Change issue. Over the years, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has sat for only a handful of interviews, but all of them have managed to dominate the headlines for varying reasons, from royal bombshells to bitter rows. The text highlights Meghan's ability to generate massive headlines from minimal public appearances, whether through major revelations, Oprah, or behind-the-scenes controversies, Vogue. Meghan is on good terms with the fashion industry these days, but allegedly that wasn't always the case. Meghan recently took part in an in-depth interview with Harper's Bazaar, in which she opened up about her relationship with Prince Harry, her perspective on perfectionism, and much more, but over the years, she has only taken part in a handful of major sit-downs. The narrative establishes the context of the present, a good relationship with the fashion world, as shown by the Harper's Bazaar interview, and contrasts it with an alleged past conflict, centering on a major Vogue project. The Oprah interview and the Vogue project. Most infamously, she divulged all about her perspective on her royal exit with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, saying she was silenced as a working royal, and levied a myriad of other bombshells at the firm. The Oprah interview serves as the benchmark for her explosive media appearances, establishing her tendency to control her narrative through high-profile platforms. But there was another interview in particular that dominated headlines. In 2019, she guest-edited an issue of British Vogue, but was alleged to have some serious demands behind the scenes about how things would run, which the iconic fashion magazine was reportedly unwilling to accommodate. The focus shifts to the 2019 guest editorship of the British Vogue Forces for Change issue. Despite being a huge commercial success, fastest-selling issue in the magazine's history, selling out in 10 days, the project was reportedly marred by internal friction over the Duchess' alleged creative demands. The alleged power struggle. However, reports have previously claimed that Meghan had hoped to make an even bigger splash, and wanted the final creative control over every aspect of the edition. The conflict stemmed from Meghan's reported desire for final creative control, a level of influence rarely granted, even to high-profile collaborators. Meghan worked closely with the editor-in-chief of British Vogue at the time, Edward Enninful, to create the issue. But when some of the demands she made were refused by Enninful, the Duchess is alleged to have gone over his head to Anna Wintour, the former head honcho of US Vogue. The most dramatic allegation involves a reported power play, bypassing the British editor, Enninful, to appeal directly to the formidable American fashion figurehead, Anna Wintour. This action suggests a strong, perhaps uncompromising, approach to negotiation. Meghan asked for control over the photographer, writer, final edit, photos, cover lines, and wanted a global issue, a source told Page 6. Nobody gets that, not even Beyoncé. The quote from the source provides concrete details of the alleged demands, emphasizing their exceptional nature by comparing them unfavorably to the standard set by a superstar like Beyoncé. It was claimed by the outlet that Meghan wanted to feature on the September covers of both the UK and US editions of Vogue, but the covers had already been booked. The source told Page 6 that Anna wasn't interested. Meghan asked for a Zoom with her to reconsider, and Anna did it to be polite. A key desire was reportedly to feature on the highly prized September covers, a request that was denied due to prior bookings. Anna Wintour's alleged polite but firm refusal highlights the strict hierarchy of the fashion world, which even royalty cannot easily override. When it became clear her requests could not be met, Meghan is alleged to have pulled the plug on the feature altogether, which left Enninful furious. A source told the Daily Mail. Edward was furious to have lost the project, as were the powers that be at Condé Nast. The reported withdrawal of the project, after her cover demands were denied, led to considerable frustration from the publishing house, Condé Nast, and Edward Enninful, who was allegedly left furious. The current state of relations. However, Enninful and Meghan are reported to now be on warm terms, with the pair sending each other birthday wishes and flowers on occasion. Anna Wintour and Meghan were seen together at Paris Fashion Week, and she exchanged warm greetings with Wintour, so the formidable fashion icon and the Duchess still seem to be on pretty good terms. Despite the past friction, the text concludes on a note of reconciliation. The reported warm terms with Enninful and the public, affectionate exchange with Anna Wintour at Paris Fashion Week, exchanging cheek kisses and Wintour's compliment, "Beautiful, Cherie. You look amazing," confirm that the disputes were resolved, allowing Meghan to maintain her strong foothold in the high fashion world.